Hi, I'm Grant Vaughn. You may not know me as a famous video personality because, well, yeah. So I just thought, basic premise here, a man's heart is in his library. So I just thought I'd show you around a little bit because I don't know everything, far from it, but I know a few things. And here's just part of the reason why. So I've been reading all my life, but I'm not that brilliant. I'm not an academic. Oh, yeah, and I'm not doing a good job with this camera either. I just wanted to show you my library. So, here we are, LDS church history and various religious type works, some better than others. And yeah, I read Nibley. He's an apologist, but a highly entertaining one, so that's okay. And yeah, I probably need to read more, but that's what's going on. Um, here's Here's U.S. history. My U.S. history shelves. Been a passion of mine all my life. And the thing is, I've read a lot about history of the United States and government. Okay, Library of America, that's mainly American literature. So I've read a lot of those too. But I, for some reason, had this fascination with presidential history and biography. And so that's what I've been reading. I admit it kind of started with reading a bunch of yeah, Watergate books, because that happened when I was in high school, and it proved to be fascinating, especially as I look back on it a little bit perspective. Yeah, the Mueller report, I read that. I also read the 9/11 report. A few people did. I even have a copy of the Warren Commission, which I read, found fascinating. It wasn't perfect, but it was a darn good attempt to get to the matter or the bottom of the matter somewhat immediately after it happened. So I've got this long, cord with my camera attached, and I don't know if this is all going to work, but here's some more books. Yeah, there's a lot of Lincoln books up there with the Civil War stuff. I really admire Lincoln and for what he did and what he grew to be. And so I've got some other Library of America business. I've got some modern works on racial history of America. You just ought to read them, know what they're about instead of just discounting it for whatever reason. Um, I got Here's some Western history, U.S. history. This is Western history that doesn't go with the LDS or Mormon history. Oh yeah, I'm a Tolkien fan. There's Tolkien, and some Native American stuff. I have very few of my law books that I took out of, well, because they were mine or unclaimed. They didn't belong to the government because all my work product belonged to the government, and I couldn't take any of the actual work I'd ever done. So it was, in a way, a good thing because I could leave my work behind me. There's Pacific Northwest and some other Western travel stuff and some other books. Okay, yeah, study war no more. Okay, that's my wife's family. Nobody wanted that when my in-laws passed away, but kind of reminds me of when I first knew all them, and yeah, I get along with them pretty well. Most part it's good. Um, Spider-Man's up there. I got cool stuff on my ceiling too. There's some airplane scout. I used to have a lot more airplanes when I was a kid, and of course now I have a dragon collection. There's dragons up here, and you see that. But look, there's my mission in Brazil. There's the Rio flag from my mission in Brazil. And yeah, I collect political memorabilia. Oh yeah, look at this. I got all these political campaign buttons. Rather eclectic. Anyway, so that's interesting. There's my family. You see family pictures. Here's the other part of my life. Well, I have more library books downstairs. There's children books, whole bunch of children books downstairs. My fiction and science fiction stuff, fantasy collection, some of them are downstairs except for Tolkien, which is up here. And anyway, my Portuguese, Brazilian books. Um, I studied that in college. I've read a lot since. kept my language up. Here's some general world history, European emphasis probably. My humor shelf, yeah. And down here, self-help books, I don't know. And Russian, I studied a little Russian at one point. Didn't get all that far with it. Here's, oh, these are British travel books, and I am doing British travel as a guide these days. There's some old family pictures, and so then here's my Welsh and British collection. A lot of Welsh literature, mostly in English. A little bit, I'm starting to learn Welsh, and I'm getting some of that down. There's some more in Borderlands with Herefordshire, and my LDS Welsh stuff. Here's some English history down here, and more British history with Scotland and, yeah, Roman Britain. And here's some more solid Welsh history stuff. There's me. That's on my mission on the way home. Big ties. It was 1978. Some of my memorabilia from my, mostly enjoyable life. There's my King Arthur books, and then the serious stuff about medieval Britain and history of Wales and resources and more guidebooks to Welsh historical sites. And there we are. That's my upstairs library. Someday, I don't know, maybe we'll do the downstairs. But, it makes me, I've always collected books because of Ray Bradbury. When I read, Fahrenheit 451, I wanted to have something to hide if they ever came to try to burn my books or to die for, because, dang it, you got to do what's right. Well, there you have it.